Good morning, YouTube. How are you doing on this fine day? I got a lift today, chest and back. I'm gonna bring you with me. This is gonna be a weird video. I know I say that quite often, actually. This one will be different though, I promise. I think I'm gonna do like a lifting part in the beginning. And then the second half will be, no, I apologize. I know I ramble a lot, but I'm gonna do a lifting video on its own. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm gonna do a lifting video on its own. And then, I did that. I'm going to be doing another video on its own during today. And then I'm gonna vlog. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along with me. I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. I know I'm an idiot sometimes, and I just can't believe you guys watch me, but I'm very happy that you do. Truly makes my day. I gotta make some pre-workout, so let's do that right now. See if I can find a blender bottle. Got one. And let's get into that. I don't need a blender bottle. I don't know why I'm doing that. Last time I didn't measure how much I put in the cup, and I put way too much pre-workout in, and my face and ears were itchy for like 3 hours. Let's not do that this time. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna be filming not like a time lapse. I usually do time lapses for my lifting. Today I want to kind of go over my lifts and how I do things. I did have one of my friends asked me if I could do these videos, I guess. So I'm gonna go over some lifts, how to do them, and usually what I'll do for chest workouts and stuff, and then I'll get to lifting obviously, but I'm gonna do back and chest. I think I said that already like 6 times. I'll probably do butterflies or flies. I've heard butterflies before, but barbell flies I'll do. Push press or like bench press, obviously. There's another one. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one though, because that kind of hurts me. There's one where you sit on the bench and you take the bar or a dumbbell and you go over your head like that and lift it up and squeeze. It's not like a tricep movement, but like you bring it above your head and then you squeeze. There's that. I could do that. Or usually I'll do like a dumbbell press. Bench press, but like you push it on the side like this. They push straight through. So I guess we'll see where that takes us. I'm not going to show every set, obviously. You guys probably don't want to see every set, but I will do for the most part my sets and stuff. For back I usually do bent over rows, supinated and non-supinated, overhand, underhand. Barbell rows, deadlifts sometimes. I haven't done deadlifts in a while, and the only reason I haven't is my job. I pick up boxes. I have to bend over and pick up boxes, so I don't want to be destroyed from doing deadlifts and then doing that. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so start with bench press. For bench press, my weights, I usually don't go too heavy. I'll either start with, this is I think, what, 30 pounds, and then I'll usually go up to about maybe 100, depending on what I do. Most of my lifts aren't powerlifting stuff though. You gotta remember that. Hopefully the camera can hear me, but most of my lifts aren't powerlifting stuff. Most of my lifts are bodybuilding type. But we're gonna start with bench press and go in from there. All right, we're gonna warm up set in. If you're doing triceps and arms and stuff like that, you want to go out. If you can see that, you don't want to be down here by your chest. If you're doing chest, you're going to want to be down here and just push through where your chest is at. If you're doing triceps, you're going to want to be out. Think about like lifting your arms like a chicken would, I guess. Let's try to fly. Slow movements. Squeeze at the bottom. Squeeze at the top. It should be squeezing the whole time. You see how it just goes straight up and straight down like that. Usually the way I do things, the camera's not pointed up at me. Usually the way I do things, I like to superset stuff with other routines. So usually when I do arms, I'll do triceps and biceps at the same time. So I'll do a bicep movement and a tricep movement, bicep movement and a tricep movement. And just kind of keep snowballing like that. But for today, I'll just do chest first, back second, just for you guys. So feel special. You should feel very special. We'll do barbell flies. Pretty much, you start at chest like this. You work your way out. Don't go too far, obviously, and pick a weight. I think this is what? This is probably like 15 pounds, 10 pounds, something like that. Nothing crazy. It's more about the squeeze. You want to squeeze your chest at the top like that. Stretch that muscle all the way down. Squeeze at the top again. Just keep going. All right, I worked up to, I think 70 pounds. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Like I said, just, you know, I've said this before in lifting videos and stuff, just keep the weight low, especially if you're a beginner. I mean, if you've been doing this for a long time, you know what weight works best for you. Obviously, if you're a power lifter and you're going for that stuff, you're not gonna keep weight low. You try to continuously go higher and higher and see what you can reach. But from the bodybuilder standpoint, from the person wanting to lose weight standpoint, toning is probably your best bet. If you lift heavier, you tend to burn more calories, but if you lift low, you'll get those nice toned muscles, and then do some cardio after, and that's your way to do it. Hope this is all helpful to you. I know I ramble a lot. If you're new to this channel, if somehow you stumble upon this video and you're new, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. Pretty much all I've done so far, I've done a couple sets. Usually I'll do probably 5 sets of each. So 5 flies, 5 bench press, and then dumbbell push press, stuff like that. If you have a cable system at your gym, there's always, what do they have? They have those machines where you squeeze in. Those are pretty good. Usually if I can, I'll use those. But when I'm working out at home, obviously all I have is barbells, a bench press, and a treadmill. So that's all I got. But if you have those, or there's a lot of things you can do. Sometimes there's the cables. You can just grab the cable and go across. That works your chest as well. So there's plenty of options for you. Alright, let's get back into it. I did a couple sets off camera. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to show you guys everything. I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch everything for like an hour or 45 minutes. So let's get on with it. What I did as a beginner, I mean, not everybody's gonna do this, but a great way to get into bodybuilding is pyramids. Sorry, there's frogs outside the window. Pyramids. I started with pyramids, and I didn't really understand pyramids. I didn't know that they were, that's what I was doing, but basically, it's like a pyramid. You start, you start somewhere, you work your way up to a weight, and then you work back down it. Usually, for arms, I would start at 5, do 10 reps, 10 reps, 15, 10 reps, 20, 10 reps, 25, probably like 8 reps, and then back down 20, 15, 10, 5. That's just the way I did it. It is very, very helpful, I will say. As far as the way I do supersetting goes, if you don't have a lot of time on your hands, I've been busy lately, supersetting is the way to go. That's just my personal preference. That's what I take out of it. Supersetting really is the way to go. I mean, pretty much if you're doing bicep and tricep, if you do a bicep movement, that whole time you're waiting for your bicep to recover, you can be doing tricep movements. It's smarter in my opinion. Usually when I do workouts, I'll just bicep, tricep, next movement, bicep, tricep, next movement, bicep, tricep, next movement. Just keep going that way. Seems to work the best. Yeah. Let's hit this last set and then I'll do some flies and probably a little bit more chest because I don't really have I got a pretty good pump going, not a great pump yet, but I'll do some more chest and then I'll go to back. Alright, we'll move on to back and chest, we'll move on to back now that I'm done with chest. Bent over rows, I'll be doing underhand, overhand, bent over rows. Sadly, that's not all I can do. There are a couple more things like deadlifts, barbell rows, stuff like that, but I don't have any machinery here. I think for my birthday, Burr wanted to get me a cable set, so thank you, Burr, ahead of time for that. I'm sure we'll both use it a lot, but for now, this is what I usually do. It works pretty well. Let's get on with it. The bar, nothing too crazy. We're gonna do overhand first. Basically what you're gonna wanna do, let me get angled here, is get a nice stance, crouch your legs a little bit, don't be straight-legged. You crouch your legs a little bit, give yourself some power or some stability, and then you're basically just gonna take this. It's hard to show you because the camera's angled, but take this and pull it right to your waist, okay? And you'll feel a squeeze in your back. And you just keep doing that, you'll just pull it. Keep pulling it right to your waist. Don't obviously go out like this with it. That's not gonna work properly. Try to keep it close to your body and just squeeze. Alright, so I worked up to 70 pounds. I really wish I had someone to film me. This would be a hell of a lot easier. I worked up to 70 pounds. We're going to do the same thing. Just overhand, underhand, and then probably dumbbell. And this will be our last set. So let's get into it.
Go.
Oh gosh. I got a good pump going. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I've said it before in this video and I'll say it again. If you do like these videos, please, 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 I beg you, either like the video, so I know you guys like the videos, or comment saying, hey, do arms, or hey, do legs, or hey, do shoulders, hey, do forearms, you know. Please, let me know. I really do take your feedback 100% for what you guys tell me, and I need it to continue what I do so you guys can enjoy what you're watching and not being stuck with what I just want to do that day. If Burr was here, she would say, okay, bye. The one thing I didn't mention, and I forgot to, is my supplements I use. You don't have to use any supplements if you don't want to. You know, food is always your best friend. Supplements are literally just supplements. They supplement, you know, things that you're lacking. But these are my supplements I use. I use whey protein, obviously. This is not whey, it's lean whey revolution is what this is called. If you guys have a Complete Nutrition near you, you probably don't. GNC probably doesn't stock this. This is probably their kind, but any whey will kind of do. This is chocolate peanut butter. This tastes really good. I've had a lot of different types. Like back in there I have a creamsicle, also very good. Vanilla, always good. Chocolate's not bad if you have it with milk. You should try not to have it with milk though. That's why I don't get chocolate. And then if you do plan on taking a creatine, you don't have to take creatine. Creatine just kind of fills your muscles with water. But I find, personally, I don't really use it for, I mean, I guess it kind of fills out your arms and legs and stuff with size, so you look a little bigger, but for me, I find whatever's in this creatine helps me with my recovery. And that's a big thing for me, because if I lift in the morning and I have to work at night, it's definitely not good. So I need that recovery. This is, I think I bought this off Amazon. It has a really good rating, like an extremely good rating. So if you want to check this out, I can't pronounce any of these fucking words because they're ridiculous. Made by True Athlete, I think. Yeah, True Athlete. So go ahead and check that out. I don't think it was terribly expensive. I think it was like 20 bucks or something for this. And you're only supposed to take like a scoop or two a day, and the scoops are like that big. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next video.